All right. Hello, professional voice users, speaking, singing. Hello, muscle tension dysphonia, warriors as well. This helps every kind of singer and professional voice user, whether you have pain or not. And I think we can all agree, if we're singers or even just using our voice to speak a lot, we all suffer from, I think, tension or fatigue or whatever in our careers at some point, right? Because we're athletes, right? We use our body in an athletic sort of way, I think. All right, so I'm going to share 2 exercises that Christina has shown me. She's one of the teachers that I'm studying with now. I just started. And she suggested that I bring these into my own teaching too. So that's why I feel comfortable sharing, because I think also by teaching, because I'm a music teacher, I'm a vocal coach, by teaching, I can actually understand even more. And I think this has helped me in my healing by, learning and then teaching. So all right, so one cool thing that she has taught me is, just sort of a way to think about breath. So maybe she calls it a belt of noses. So we have this belt of noses going all the way around, right? And you can even apply this like nose idea to perhaps you have a tight area in here or wherever. And you can imagine there's noses on those tight muscles as well. So we're going to breathe in through our belt of noses, making our belly big. So we're going to breathe in and then letting it all out. We're going to breathe in all around us. Then out, relaxation. One more time. Let's breathe in. Yeah. So that's a nice singer's breath, or yoga breath. All right, so this first exercise that she showed me, I don't know, I'm calling it the blowfish. And so we just make a big puffy cheek, and we're going to blow a consistent airstream, very consistent. So think a rushing river, a waterfall. It's just going to go, go, go. Let me demonstrate. There I go. Then I stop when I feel tension building. You don't want to go too long. Let me do that again. So I'm feeling an expansion everywhere. Now, I'd like you to try it with moving your tongue around like a key. Make sure that old tongue isn't stiff and locking, right? So we're going to breathe into our belt of noses. So just be careful when you're doing this exercise. I highly recommend doing it with a professional that can watch you. We don't want to be doing it with too much excess tension, right? So if we feel locked into place, that's not a good sign. So we know that that's not right. If we feel locked, we want to stop and then try it with less effort. See if that helps. Maybe use more of the belly as the efforting that you're crunching on the exhale. Instead of efforting up here. So let me show you what maybe that would look like if it was too much effort. I'll try. So I'm breathing in. Oh, everything feels tight, locked. We really want the air to go, go, go with a nice puffiness. Perhaps the efforting is in the exhale. We just pull that navel. It's a natural, pull in as we exhale. So I'll show you one more time. We're moving the tongue around in our mouth, a nice flowy stream of air, and a nice puffiness. And if that doesn't work for you, blowing bubbles probably into water could help. We always want to just find what works, but I would actually practice this for a few weeks and then make a decision if it's going to work for you. Did I have one more thing I wanted to say on that? Oh, yes. Another thing is you can use a finger if this will help. Whatever feels good, right? Whatever feels good and open and relaxed with a consistent airflow. So that was number one. So now let's add some sound to it. So we're going to add sound, and I want you to have this mental thought process and bring this with you in all forms of singing and speaking. The sound is going to go directly out before us. Maybe it's even like windmilling out, just constantly flowing out. This is how I think about my sound in my air, especially in singing, right? This way, not up, not down, but this way. All right, so you ready? So we're going to add a sound, and it's just going to be one note. And I encourage you to pick a note that feels comfortable for you. So play around. Not everyone is going to like the note that I use because we all are unique, and, you know, males and females and non-binary, whatever, whoever you are is unique, right? So here I go. I'm going to pick a note that I like. Let's try it again. Maybe even the sound is coming from right here, out, right here, out. Starts here, it goes out. Here, not down here, not up here, not in here, but here it starts. The sound starts here, outside of my body. You ready? And now, let's move the tongue around. You ready? And now we can move the sound. We can slide it up and down. Let's not think up and down. Let's think out, 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 above. Maybe you had a pencil here. Always above the pencil. When we're singing up and down, we're actually just thinking the sound is here. So when I go down, not down here, but here. There we go. So I'm going to slide up and down. And again, find a slide that works for you. Not what I'm doing, but you need to figure out what you like. Could be what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to breathe into our belt of noses. Let's move our tongue around when we do it. Yeah. One more time. Yay! And now we're going to use two, I guess, consonant sounds, D and Gaga, like Lady Gaga. So let's start with D. So this is good for resonance. And maybe we'll think again, the D sound is right above the pencil, right here. And maybe the sound is starting right here. So I'll demonstrate. So I'm breathing into my belt of noses, into my back. All four sides of my body are expanding, open, nice and free. So here we go. I'm saying D, 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 the best that I can. Of course, they're going to feel a little bit of movement and such, but I have a relatively great stream of air, right? Let's do that again. And again, pick a note that works for your resonance, for your body, that's unique from my body. That's just a note that I like. So you can play around with it. And then for, people who speak as well, playing around with notes, having a good time as well. Let's try to move that note around. Yeah. One more time. Maintaining that puffiness. If it's feeling like a lot of efforting and I'm locking into place, I'm going to work on backing up off of the efforting, putting more of the efforting in my stomach, allowing more air and puffiness to happen, imagining my resonance is coming from here out into the room. I'm saying D, D, D. So now let's do ga. Yeah, let's do ga. So like Lady Gaga. Again, pick a note that works for you. Here we go. Yeah. So again, the note, even though the tongue is a little bit more back, right? It's still resonating from right here out into the room. It might have a steady stream of air and a puffy. One more time. Let's move it around, up and down, play around with rhythms, have fun. Maybe I'm having a conversation, I don't know. One more time. Yeah. And is that it? Oh yes. And so this is just a great one. You can also, I can feel how good I feel resonating, talking. I feel like I have that, everything's lined up really great. This exercise is so great for that. So again, practice, practice, practice. Don't overdo it. Have fun with it, but see what happens over a length of time that you do this. Christina suggested that I do this 5 times a day. Even don't overdo it. So 5 times a day seems like a lot. Maybe 1 minute each time. Maybe you can do one where it's 10 minutes, one where it's 5, one where it's 1 minute. Oh, well, if you don't get to 5 times, because when we're healing, we don't want to put a lot of pressure on ourselves. So we want to love ourselves and be compassionate. You cannot abuse yourself through your healing. Like say, you're bad and maybe that will help me do better next time. That's not going to work. So just do your best, right? So next, if you're a professional voice user, you talk a lot and that's your thing. You can, I don't know, grab some words here or just make them up. And I wouldn't worry too much about what I'm doing inside here. You can go D ga, D ga, D ga, D D D D D, ga 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 ga, or even just say words like hello, what's up, just the best you can with a nice puffiness, a good stream of air, and making sure our diaphragm is opening up and then it's engaging on the exhale with a nice steady stream of air. Singers, you can do this on a full song. I think like Happy Birthday is a good one. And then you can sing it normally to see how it helps. Or you could do a song you're working on and apply that to this. So this exercise is awesome and it's very comparable to the straw exercise or straw and bubbles, which means straw and water blowing into the water. But it's just another option. Because sometimes we just still have that tension when we're just blowing into the straw. It doesn't work for everybody right away, or it just doesn't work for everybody, right? Nothing is a one size fits all. So it's just like another tool that you can add to your retraining and healing. I forget what I said at the beginning. I think I was going to do 2 exercises, but I think this is more than enough. I'll do the other exercise next. So let me know what you think. I love to hear your stories and your journeys. And if there's anything specific you want to see here, I'll do my best. I'm not on here a ton. As someone with muscle tension dysphonia who has gotten to a healing place, I think part of my work is to fly out of the nest and kind of let go of identifying as someone with muscle tension dysphonia. And also as someone who is working on stress and anxiety and perfectionism and people pleasing. That's why I'm not on here every week. And it's just what's working for me right now. But it could always change, and that's okay too. So being flexible and open in life is a great thing to be for healing. All right, I hope this helps you, and I love you, and I care about you, and I believe in you.